Welcome to the revolution. Vegan mom starved her toddler to death with diet of raw vegetables and fruits. This was on July 1st of 2022, written by the New York Post. It goes on to say that a Florida vegan mother has been found guilty of murdering her 18-month-old son after only feeding him raw fruits and vegetables. Sheila O'Leary, 39 years old, is facing life in prison after convicted her Wednesday of murder and a string of child abuse charges over 2019 death of her toddler, Ezra O'Leary. Her little boy weighed just 17 pounds, 7 pounds below average, when his parents noticed he had stopped breathing. O'Leary and her husband, Ryan O'Leary, told police that Ezra followed a strict vegan diet, but that he is also breastfed. They said the boy hadn't eaten for about a week prior to his death and was having trouble sleeping. An autopsy found that the little boy died of malnutrition complications. Prosecutors accused the mother of failing to seek proper medical care for her son when she realized he was ill. She chose to disregard his cries, Assistant State Attorney Sarah Miller said. She didn't need a scale to see his bones. She didn't need a scale to hear his cry. Prosecutors added that the couple had also been neglecting their 3 children, all under the age of 11, when Ezra died. We're here because their children were starving so much that the youngest starved to death. Like, that's horrible. And it's this, like, the situation with all of these fad diets. And you see it every day with, like, all of the individuals who are out there who are literally like the vegan cat hashtag on Instagram, where people try to feed their cat, who is a carnivore, lettuce. Like all these little crazy people that are out there, because they're vegan. Like, somehow, they're helping the world by not feeding their cat the proper nutrition that they need. So we see it here with this woman who obviously tried to impose her nutritional ideology onto her infant at a very young age in this horrific incident. I just can't imagine what a 17-pound, 18-month-old would look like. And to know how long she must have known that he was, not given the proper nutrition. But that's just so frustrating to read. And again, it comes back to, like, literally fad diets. Your toddler does not need to be vegan. Your toddler needs proper nutrition. It needs protein. It needs much more than raw vegetables and fruit. But I would say, if that's all this, like, if she just literally just didn't feed him proper nutrients and he died, that's horrible. And she definitely deserves to be treated as such and to go to jail for not giving her child proper nutrition. But a life sentence for that compared to 20 years for Ghislaine Maxwell, who purposefully sexually assaulted and trafficked young women for decades to Hollywood and political elites. At least that's similar. At least that's comparable. And so the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell got 20 years and this woman's facing a life sentence, if that's the only thing to the story, I don't know what the other types of improper care that was going on here was. But if that's it, and they were just improperly feeding this child, now obviously the child died, and that's horrific, and this is a terrible situation. But if the mother wasn't just actually starving her child with purposeful intent to kill her child off and was feeding them just the wrong diet, was an absolute idiot and had no idea of how nutrition works, or to look at a child and know that they're obviously in need of better nutrition standards. I don't know. It still seems to me as if maybe there should at least be a comparable standard. Anyways, on that note, kind of a negative way to end off here.